and that gives him the freedom of the track. He can take any line he likes, and ultimately that could prove to be faster.
Yeah, it looks like these athletes are standing up and accelerating out of these bends. Those that are taking that racing line will certainly be able to do that and use that to their advantage. I'm wondering whether it's going to break up the field a bit.
I think you're spot on, Richard, because Tissink is clear. There's a group of 7 with Graves at the front, Anderson and Henning at the back of that group. We'll just see the Dane there. He is looking over his shoulder, and he has realised that there's a gap of some 50-60 metres back to another group of 17 riders. Back at T2, the short course riders just coming in with their 10-kilometre run still to go. These athletes are already some 30 minutes behind Jan van Berkel of Holland, who has been the out-and-out star in the short course event, coming back into the start-finish area on his own. A sensational victory from the Dutchman.
Well, it was a very nice race for me. It was the first time racing in Abu Dhabi, first triathlon in Abu Dhabi. It's just amazing, the contrast for the Formula 1 course and the nice flat water in the marina. Yeah, just an amazing race, and I enjoyed racing here.
6.92 is Al Jesmi, the final runner of the winning relay team, Abu Dhabi Sports, and the winning short course woman, Ina Reinders, the 2-time German middle distance champion. Leanne Cave suddenly finding herself in the lead on the bike ride. There's been an incident with Julie Dibbons, a flat tyre, running on a flat for some 20 kilometres we hear before she got a spare, and so Dibbons having to do the work all over again. Moving up into 3rd now, Virginia Beresetagui, and remember she was some 5 minutes off the pace going through T1. But it is now Leander Cave leading, and the big question is whether she can hold on for the rest of the bike ride. Tissink of South Africa still in control of the men's pro group as they come into the closing stages now of that 200-kilometre ride. A group of 7 making the chase. Bockel you can see at the back of that group, and he's a man that knows the importance of looking after the body. If you eat and drink enough, it might just be your day.
We all face the same, I won't say struggle, but we all have the same issues we have to deal with. It's a flat course, that will also mean you cannot make up too much time. It's not compared to all the hilly courses where people can really bonk. So I think if you focus on your nutrition, get your hydration right, and it's a long race, so we're all going to get hurt at some point, so we'll see who can endure the pain the longest.
Well, Tissink, who made his break at Yas Marina, now looks to be in a little bit of trouble. He's starting to weave left and right.
Yeah, his riding there, his technique seems to have changed. He's certainly, yeah, he looks to be moving around on the bike much more than the other athletes. I think they're going up over the bridge at this point, so it's asking some questions.
There's Rasmus Henning of Denmark. Well, he's got a couple of words for Tissink, maybe sympathy. Secretly, he'll be delighted that one of the main contenders is struggling. Well, it's all pain from here on in as one athlete after another comes past.
Sneaky. Well done. It's the end of my race, though. Yeah, well, tried.
Fraser Cartmel. Well, he looks full of running and enjoying himself as he makes his way up the only hill on the course over the bridge as they head back to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I think we saw there Tissink realising his race was over. He's overcooked it a bit too early.
How are you doing? It's getting quite hot. I'm fast. Are you still feeling strong? Yeah,
so when they reach T2, they swap the bikes for their running shoes and head out on the 20-kilometre run along the coastal road. It's an out and back course. It is as flat as you get.
Yeah, 2-lap course, very flat, could be windy, could be some wind there which might have a cooling effect, actually, might be well received by the athletes, but they will be able to see where their opponents are quite a long way in front.
So that is the final stage of the Abu Dhabi International Triathlon. And as they approach the finish of the bike, number 37, that's Freddie van Leerde, who has tried to get away. Now, has he managed to open up anything of a gap over the field, who have some better runners than himself?
How long? At least 30 seconds. At least 30 seconds. How's your running? How's your running? We'll see. You feeling strong? You feeling strong? Yeah, now yeah, but it's still 20 kilometers, so.
Well, Frederick van Leerde, not known for his run. Here we have Andy Bockera, also not known for his running ability, but the likes of Rasmus Henning are.
Well, that's Henning with the red hat, right up with the leaders at the end of the bike ride, just where he wants to be. Big smile on his face. And Dirk Bockel is just behind him, a man who led off the bike in the Olympic Games. I wonder how he's going to get on the next stage.
Well, I picture it right now as we speak, and I get goosebumps, and I'm really fired up. I mean, it took 3 months out of my preparation just to get ready for that race. It's the first race in the season, so you're not always 100% sure what's going to happen, and you don't know about the other people because they didn't race. So it's hard to say about tactics, but I'm definitely ready, and I'm very psyched. I hope there are going to be a lot of spectators out there, and yeah, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it, so I'm ready. Can't wait.
So Van Leerde is the first man in. Sensational bike ride from him. Now he needs a slick transition to take full advantage of that 30 seconds. He probably needed a minute and a half, to be honest, but if he gets a slick transition, he might gain a few more valuable seconds, and it could be worth places. And with the prize money they've got on offer here, it could be a very significant move indeed. Graves is coming in. There's Henning, Bockel, Cartmel, Janos is there for Spain as well, the danger man. Bockera and Twelzek is also in with the leaders. 23 is Janos at the back. Haven't really seen him, he's done nothing so far except keep the pace with the leaders.
Yeah, looks like he may be the man to watch. He certainly just kept himself quiet, kept himself in this pack. A couple of classy runners there. Certainly Henning is one to watch for. Bit of an unknown entity, Dirk Bockel. We're not sure how well he's going to cope with this 20k, but I think they're going to have the measure of Van Leerde.
Well, there's Van Leerde. He's put on the compression socks, and that's taken a valuable 20 seconds, so a little bit of his lead will have been eaten away. We should get a rundown on that, as well, there's Janos, can't find his kit. Now that's absolutely his responsibility. One of the other competitors has helped him out, and now they go through that mad dash, on with the socks and the running shoes.
Just looking at Phil there, his black triathlon suit there looked to be covered in a bit of salt, so I'm wondering whether he's going to be hydrated enough for this run. You could really see the salt that had come out in his sweat, and it could lead to some cramping later on.
Well, we'll keep an eye on Graves. He's in second at the moment, behind Van Leerde. Bockel, Cartmel making up the top 4 positions. Janos is at the back of that leading group, and he's perhaps the best balanced athlete, the best all-rounder in the field, but even he